Highman TV are giving you the West Ham vs Genk review and West Ham vs Tottenham Derby Day Delight review. You know what, yeah, to be honest with you, let's start with the Genk review. I know this is late, but it's having technical problems with my phone. It didn't work well as my phone didn't want to work properly. So let's start getting Genk. Genk gave us a fight. I thought Genk gave us a fight. The thing is with Genk is like, it's one of those teams that you do not expect to get the 3 point, to get a challenge from Genk. Yes, we deserve the 3 points, but you do not expect them to give a challenge because you would thought that you're better than Zagreb, you're better than Vienna, and you're better than Genk, but Genk actually put up a fight. They actually gave us a full fight. It's one of those games. We went to Zagreb like a month ago. They didn't play well. They were playing Sleeping Beauty. They were playing who can sleep the most. It's a game, 90 minute game. Zagreb was sleeping. Vienna, first half they were poor, and the second half just poor again. And Genk, it's like they wanted it was like finally we can get a challenge from a team in our group stage. I thought it was more of a challenge to go to Genk than Zagreb and Vienna. It was more of a challenge to get the 3 points out of Genk and Vienna. But the thing is, it's the matter of fact that we've got the 3 points. And we've got 1 point. If we win our next game against Genk, we could win. We could go through. It's a good thing to get through to the next round. Diop, Dawson, and Bowen. You know what? It's just like we were too greedy. 3-0. We were too greedy, and I use the word greed as a bad thing, but it's a good thing. I think when Dawson scored the first goal, Genk switched off. The goals we scored, it was by dumb mistakes by Genk. But the thing is like, first off, they actually gave us a challenge. Yes, they had a disallowed goal, but it was a goal to, it was their goal to win, but they didn't. And I'm happy with the 3 points. I thought we played well. I thought we got our heads out of our arse and and win the points because we deserve to get into Europa League round of 16. We deserve to get the 3 points. I thought we deserve to get something that we deserve because we deserve to win that game. We deserve to win against Vienna. We deserve to win doing it as Zagreb. And I thought we just this mistakes cost them the 3 points, and the thing is, and even Vienna beat Zagreb, still, I think because like we haven't even conceded a goal this season in the Europa League. We haven't even lost a match in our group stage, so it's a good fact that we've got into the Europa League space. And people saying, "Oh, it's West Ham United." West Ham United, how are they going to get into Europe? How are they going to go into Europe if they've been relegated twice? But the thing is, we've been doing good this season. We've beaten Leicester and Spurs. We've won against Everton. We beat Everton away at that ground. It's a good victory to go out there to get the 3 points. Even if it's against Genk, a team that lost 2-0 in the league match. The matter of fact is that we've got the 3 points. We just need one more victory. Yes, we're at 6 points ahead of Genk, or whoever the 4th team place is, so 2nd team place is. But you know what? It's a good way to end the game. It's a good way to go out there, get the 3 points, because we deserve to get into. We deserve to get into the round of 16. I thought we deserve it more than genk. But and in the previous over we will get more from something more. But you know what, 3-0, seven goals. It's something that we should get stick around with. We're the only team. In fact, we're the only team in Europa League has not lost a match in Europa League. We're the only team. Even teams in the Conference League has at least dropped points. Juventus and Bayern Munich are a team that won one of their matches, and 3 games out of 3, 9 points. 9 points out of 3 games. It's not as of a sweet game of success, and you know what? It's a good thing to say. All is well, and you know what? Let's get into the round of 16. Let's get into the phase where we can get our heads held high and get the 3 points, because you know what? We deserve to get the 3 points. We deserve to go out there and get the 3 points, because you know what? Because the matter of fact that we're playing in Europe Sunday, it's a massive thing to get in their head and go out there, and you know what? 3 points, good result, and I think we can get into the game. We just need to rest our players. And you know what? Moyes that made a good decision to play 50-50, plays the B team and A team together. And he did make the right decision of putting Antonio not in the game. And you know what? A game's a game, and and I'm proud to be a Hammer. There's so many times where I wasn't proud to be a Hammer. The Avon Grant days, the days of really getting relegated, the owners. But you know what? We went there with pride and honour, and that's what we ask, is that we tried our best, and you know what? It's something that we want to do. Even Graham Simpson said after the West Ham 3-3, we deserve to be in Europe. We played well this season. We want to push harder, and I think hard is something that we need to do every single day, every single game. Push hard. There was this interview, people saying that, West Ham are a good team, we should win Europe. We should. The thing is, even saying, because we've got Antonio, we've got a good team, we've got a team that can win Europe. I think the thing is that you're underestimating just because we played against 3 easy teams in our group. It doesn't mean that, we've played 3 easy teams in our group, we can just get the Europa League Cup. But the thing is, there's teams like AC Milan, Roma, Leicester, Napoli, Sevilla, Rangers, Celtic. They've got a squad that is good, and I'll be proud. I'm not gonna say we're not gonna get Europa League. I'm not gonna say that next season. I'm not gonna say we're gonna win the Europa League and get Champions League. But it's you can't just say that, we're gonna get Europa League, we're gonna win Europa League and get Champions League if we've got. You can't say, it's too early to predict who's gonna win. Is that saying, Bayern Munich and Juventus, they are the only team that has won all their matches without drawing or losses? But you just can't say, man. Even though those two are on the team that has not lost a point in the European Cup competition, it does not mean to say that we can win. We can win the cup. I hope we can win the cup, but it's a matter of fact that you can't judge a team that played 3 easy teams in Europe and say that we can win Europe. Now it gets even more exciting because Tottenham Hotspur 0, West Ham 1. And you know what, fam? Harry Kane, Harry Houdini, fam. Harry Houdini, fam. He turned out to be Harry Houdini. Because most of the time I saw players like Oliver Skip, Son Moore. Where is Harry Kane? Find him in the where's the Waldo book, fam? Because I couldn't find him. You know what? It's not even. It's the Matrix, fam. It's the Matrix of the alternate dimension. And I am gassed, fam. I am happy. It's Derby Day delight. And you know what? We deserve the 3 points against Spurs. Spurs went to some Austrian team called Vitesse, and they rested the entire big team. They rested Kane, Son, Mora, Lloris, Romero, Dyer. By the way, Romero's a prick, by the way. I don't care, but Romero's a prick. Yeah, I'll get to that after, yeah. They both played on, but we just got what we wanted. And you know what? It's a Spurs match. It's a Spurs. It's the London derby. It's the No Mercy derby. Fam, and I'm gassed. Fam, I'm happy. 60 points in 8 games. It gets exciting. You know what? It just builds up the tension. I don't care. Spurs fans can cry. Spurs fans can moan and cry. And but you're not even a good squad. You're not even a good squad. You were a good squad. Now you turn up to be a toilet. You turn up to be a garbage bin. You turn up to be a middle class team. Welcome back, Spurs. Welcome back, Spurs. Yeah, welcome back to the middle class team, fam. And I am elect, fam. I'm happy. I'm so that when Antonio scored, it was like everyone went mental. Everyone went mental. Some people would put their hands in their heads saying, why didn't we get Antonio? Because you got bamboozled, fam. You know what, yeah? That poster behind me says, finish him. We finished them 1-0. The sweetest thing is, it's a derby. It's a derby. And we got the 3 points, and it's a derby. Spurs were hogging off the top 4, saying, oh, you know what, we've beaten Watford, we've beaten City, we've beaten Wolverhampton Wanderers, but fam, it's a derby. We've got the 3 points. And you know what, fam, it's like everything we've worked up for is through our team. We were consistent. We were both consistent. They had their chances, but you don't mess with Zoro. You don't mess with Zohan. You don't mess with Iron Man. You don't mess with any superhero. You don't mess with God, fam. You don't mess with with karma. Karma strikes you back, fam. And you know what? Our greatest strength is set pieces because we have Ogbonna, Suchek, Zuma, Rice, Antonio, and no one can mark Antonio. No one could be with Antonio because no one's at Antonio's level. People find maybe Kane, maybe Son, maybe more, but other than them 3, no one can be in the mind of Antonio because, fam, you need to acknowledge Antonio. You need to say, he is a good striker. He's you know what the thing is, some people underestimate Antonio, but he's underrated. He's the 3rd top scorer in the Premier League. People don't appreciate, even neutral fans, they don't appreciate what Antonio does for a club. But 7 goals against Tottenham. scored 7 goals against Tottenham. Harry Kane, just give your place to Antonio. You know what? Antonio can take your place. You know what? I heard something on football. I was watching, West Ham match, and you know what? The thing is, this is actually, I find this funny, yeah? Antonio was a youth academy player for Tottenham, yeah? And Antonio was like 14 years old, so he didn't, like, he wasn't old enough to be in the main squad of the youth. And the thing is like, Antonio, he got released as a Tottenham player when he was 14, then he went to Tooting and Twickenham, and you know what, I mean, it's the same thing with Harry Kane. Harry Kane went to Arsenal and rejected him, but you know what, Antonio, people need to acknowledge Antonio as the tribal chief of the Hammer line, the Hammers, the Irons. He is the tribal chief. He's the Messiah. He's the people that people wish to be like him, and he is a good player, and I respect him. I even got my West Ham player shirt on the back of my shirt, Antonio. I'm gassed, fam. I'm really gassed. And you know what, fam? It's like the better team won. People can say Tottenham played well. Some people can say Tottenham. They just didn't create their chances. We created our chances. And you know what? A Derby day is a Derby day. You know, it's another mercy day. You don't show. I mean, fine. We scored against Tottenham. We're not gonna show mercy on Tottenham. We're not Liverpool. Today, Liverpool beat Man United 5-0. They showed no bloody mercy on Man United. They know Man United are having a bad season. In fact, middle season. I'll call it middle season, but they haven't been performing as they should be. And you know what? They showed no mercy. We beat Tottenham Hotspur 1-0. We showed no mercy. We showed absolute, let the carnage. Let there be carnage. We showed them carnage. And you know what? It's a good thing to get the place, to get 4th spot. Even if we're not going to confirm our spot, 4th spot in the 38th game. But it's a matter of fact that we've gone out there 3 points against our biggest rivals in the Premier League and have a laugh. Now this is what annoyed me in today's game, yeah. There was Christian Romero, Tottenham's CP, yeah. He tackled Fornals on the ground, yeah, and he went up to him. He bowed down. It was almost on his crouching, yeah. And he spat at Fornals' face. You can't do that in the Premier League. You can't go up to someone and spat at their face. You can't spat at someone's face. You can't spit on someone's face. If I spit on Christian Romero's face, he wouldn't like it. That's why the fight happened. The fight happened because Christian Romero spat at Fornals' face. You can't do that in the Premier League. I hope Christian Romero gets sanctioned. I really hope Christian Romero gets sanctioned. Maybe a 3-4 match ban. And even if he didn't spit him on the face, you should never, ever, ever go down, put your head down, and do what you've done, because that was horrible. You know, even the ref should have given him a red card for spitting on the face. Suarez got a red card for biting Ivanovic's face. You should never, ever, ever do that to another player. You should never have your dirty, disgusting germs on another player. You should never spit on someone's face. I had that problem. When I played football in high school, I actually got spit on by someone who was 2 years older than me, just because he didn't give the ball back. We were in the same. We were in 2 different areas, and he spat on my face. But you know what? The thing is like, end of the day, Harry Kane was more like Harry Houdini, fam. And you know what? We've got the 3 points. London Derby. Derby Day delight for the good for the Liverpool and West Ham United. And you know what, fam? I'm glad that we've got the 3 points. Because, you know, it's a Derby Day delight. Everyone's happy. The world's happy to see what happened. Thanks for watching this video. I tried to post genk preview. Not posting the genk preview. Not posting the Tottenham preview. Just been sorting out my uni stuff, so yeah. But at the end of the day, 5 goals in 3 games. It's a good day to be a hammer. Good day to be a football fan. Oh, by the way, full-time results: Arsenal won 3-1 against Aston Villa. Chelsea beat 7-0. Won 7-0 against Norwich City. Palace drew 1-1 against Newcastle. Southampton drew 2-2 against Burnley. Leeds drew 1-1 against Wolves. Everton lost 5-2 against Watford. Sunday, Brentford lost 2-1 against Leicester City at the Brentford Stadium. Liverpool won 5-0 at Old Trafford. 5-0 against Manchester United. I mean, you can lose a match in the derby, you can win it, but it's a matter of fact that the way you lost the match, the way you've just conceded 5 goals. It's funny, but you know, just sad that it's actually like strange to see Manchester United concede 5 goals in one match. But obviously, West Ham beat Tottenham 1-0 by Antonio. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the button so hard that maybe Harry Kane will do his Houdini trick on my like button to hit 5 likes. Maybe hit the subscribe button. Do some Houdini trick and bam. 1-0, 3 points, 4 for 16 points, and that's just good. 2 things to say to end the video. Peace, I'm out, and come on you Lions.